Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Somewhat of a recap today's video. I'm going to run you through my top 5 sneakers of 2020. Disclaimer, this is just an opinion. If your own crap was not featured on my list, please do not feel hurt. Instead, express your love for your sneakers, for your top 5 in the comments down below. Let's have a little conversation. But yeah, top 5 sneakers of the year. We're kicking it off with the Jordan 11 Jubilees. At this time of recording, the US have already received their drop, but for the EU, where I'm based, these are dropping on the 12th of December for a retail price of £190. I can't lie, outside of these Jordan 11s, I wasn't really a fan of the other colorways, except for maybe the Space Jam. The breads, despite how iconic they are, I wasn't really messing too tough with the red. When you have the cool greys, I'm not really a grey guy as such when it comes to footwear. What else? You have the couple gowns, triple black, very nice. But these Jubilees, they just came with a different vibe, a very classy, elegant vibe. I don't know whether it was the chrome accents, such as on the Jumpman logo, the 45 on the heel, or maybe it was a new milky sole that I did not introduce. Usually they'll go with this icy blue, which I'm not too sure why, but this milky sole, yeah, this sole definitely hit this time around. And I just love the way this shoe is so simple, and because of its colorway, I believe it's very versatile. The patent leather, as we all know and love, the white midsole, the black upper cushion mesh. You know how it be with the Jordan 11s. Very comfortable, slightly sporty look, athleisure like, but again, because of the colorway, I do believe it's quite versatile. Coming in at number 4, I feel like most of you will mention this in your own top 5 sneakers of the year, but my number 4 is the Jordan 1 Mochas, or Mochas, depending on where you are, it doesn't really matter. Man, where do I start with this shoe? Jordan 1, Jordan I'm not really about, if I'm going to be honest with you. That's probably the minority. I know the Jordan 1 is seen as arguably the shoe, the sneaker that started this whole love for sneakers. Shout out to Jordan. But yeah, man, I'm not really a Jordan 1 guy like that. The only other Jordan 1s I can say I rate, take away the hype, take away the name behind the shoe, but the Travis Scott Jordan 1s, big fan of those. Kicking It OG, the Shadows, big fan of those. And then with this new upcoming release, the Mocha ones, very big fan. I do love the black toe look, and then of course now incorporating that with brown. I do believe this year was also a year in which these earth tone colours, brown, dark green, sand, definitely took the center stage. This whole aging look and vibe people are going for, whether it's aging their shoes or rocking aged clothing. This whole vintage vibe was definitely shown and flexed throughout the year 2020. So for Jordan brand to now release a shoe that sort of fulfills the perfect criteria for aged vintage was I guess the perfect moment. These shoes are fire, man. Even though I'm not really a Jordan 1s guy, if I'm able to hit come December 19th for the EU heads out there, US have already had the drop as well, but yeah, these shoes drop on the 19th of December for 140. Hopefully the sneaker gods are on my side. I wouldn't mind picking them for retail, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, those are my number 4 for my top 5 sneakers of 2020. Number 3, we're shouting at the boy Sakai. In number 3, the Sakai Waffles Nylon in the black colorway. These came out back in March 10th of March, along with the triple white pair. Before the release, we saw leaks surfacing the internet of an all black Sakai waffle, and I was gassed. Like, I was too gassed for it to become a reality. Unfortunately, the black shoe did release, but it had the white midsole, which was slightly disappointing, but it didn't really take too much away from the shoe. Unlike the original pairs, this nylon comes with, well, I just said it, nylon, different material, which I sort of prefer. I feel like it holds its shape a bit more compared to the mesh materials found in the previous generation of the Sakai waffles. But I do love the detailing which comes with the shoe. The suede on nylon upper, the double lacing, the double Sakai text, a double tongue. Definitely a shoe that is known and can definitely be looked into when it comes to detail. So big respects and big shout out to Sakai and Nike for such a collab. Coming at number 2, I feel like it was only right for me to include a dunk, as I believe this was the year of the dunks, and it will probably continue into 2021. But my number 2 spot for my top 5 sneakers of the year goes to the Slam Jam Dunk Highs in the black colorway. These released back in October, 1st of October. Shout out to Slam Jam, a Milan-based retailer. This is not the first time them and Nike have linked up. I remember them also releasing the Nike Blazer. Nice, simplistic, but a classic vibe shoe, and then they now collaborated on a dunk, which I think was a perfect timing, really, especially with the year dunks have had, whether it be the Strange Love, Travis Scott's, Ben & Jerry's, Medicom, I'll speak of those later. This is the year which dunks really took center stage, and I was sort of, in a way, waiting for my ideal dunk to release after being sort of covered, our eyes, our mind covered with all these dunks, and I was starting to really appreciate the silhouette as a whole, whether it be the highs or lows, SB or SP. I really just like the simple, basic colour blocking that dunks provide. They can be dressed up, dressed down, which I do like, so versatility is definitely one with the dunk. So when these dunk highs released, unfortunately I was unable to hit on the Raffles. The sneakers app is what it is, we move. But I definitely do consider bringing these in to maybe tick off that list of owning a dunk in my collection. Such a clean shoe, similar to Sakai's. The detail is very nice, it's very much here, whether it be the rubberized sort of like hook on the heel or the sort of two-tone lacing with this black colour, and then the more exclusive, I think it was Italy exclusive, the white / grey pair. Another clean dunk. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, this Slam Jam dunk, definitely a shoe I rated a lot this year. I think, as you can tell from my list, the shoes sort of follow a similar colour, being black with the odd white. I'll own up and say I do love black shoes, but I am starting to now dabble into other colours. Not too loud, but colours that will sort of make my footwear pop a bit. But yeah, number 2, the Slam Jam Dunk Highs. Number 1, I feel like this was coming. When these shoes first released in February and I was unable to hit, I was upset, of course, but I sort of grew over it. And then as the year went on and I just kept on seeing this shoe again and again and again, this shoe grew on me at an insane rate, to the point where I now had to own the shoe. It took a while, but we got there. October to be exact, but I was able to bring in my shoe of the year, the off-white Jordan 5s in the black colourway. As I said, they released back in February, £170, and resale was crazy, man. Resale went straight up to that 1,000 mark. So anyway, I sort of timed it well to bring it in later on. I still paid quite a lot, with resale and off-white shoes, you're more likely to pay a decent amount, unless they're now some bricks, such as those off-white running races. I don't know the names, but that's besides the point. Yeah, this Jordan 5 here, Virgil smashed it, man. Virgil smashed it. I think most of the shoes here in my list come with a decent amount of detail, and this off-white Jordan 5 definitely continues that theme. Virgil on his whole deconstructed vibe, removing padding from the ankle, adding his holes, even like the plastic like coating that runs across the shoe, the aged outsole. The shoe is just so clean. The colorway makes it stupidly versatile. I really do rock these shoes a lot. Hopefully I don't rock them so much that they'll start to wear sooner than expected. But yeah, I love this shoe, and definitely my number one shoe of the year. In terms of honourable mentions, just a few. The Black Cat Jordan 4s, definitely a very clean Jordan that released back in February. Unable to hit, but my friend hit, and I was able to see them in person, and Jordan smashed it. The only issue I had with his shoe, which stopped me from bringing it in, even if I was to pay resale, is the heel. I really do love the Nike Air on the heel when it comes to Jordans. I know I'm a fan of Jordan 14s, and they have a smaller Jumpman, but as a whole, this Nike Air, it really does add a vibe to the shoe, whether it be a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. It really does add some sort of retro, classy vibe. So if those Black Cats had the Nike Air on the heel, I'd be there for them. I'd be there by default, like on site, I'd be there. Second honorable mention, another dunk. Don't be surprised. Medicom SBs. I feel like these were definitely a sleeper heater. That's what we'll be calling these. These come out back in August, along with another Bear Brick, which is very, very sick. But yeah, man, this was definitely a sleeper. I feel like maybe because of its colorway, obviously it's just black, but that horse-like material definitely makes it pop if you closer to the high. But yeah, man, a sleeper, I think, for the majority, but definitely a shoe that deserves its respect. And I feel like over time, people start to catch on to this shoe, and resale prices will definitely start to go up a bit more. But yeah, man, that's been me still. That's been my top 5 sneakers of the year. Let me know your top 5. Like I said, were you able to cop any from your top 5? Did I miss any shoes out? What shoes are you looking forward to coming 2021? Any shoes are on your radar to cop? Were there any shoes that you were disappointed with in 2020? All this stuff. Let me know down below. Finally got it out. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you once again. You know what to do. You see it on the screen. Don't waste time. Do what you need to do. It really does help out the channel. But yeah, man, I'll catch you on later. Bless.